Hello, I am Eric Rossi, aka the guy with the eye, a wedding and portrait photographer, and I want to talk about a very, very popular and serious topic that happens a lot within the wedding industry, and that is all about, unplugged weddings. So what are they about? Why am I bringing this up? And why this is a good video for clients, for photographers, and for people attending the wedding? Here's some information that you need to know. Let's go. So I'll make this video short and sweet, and basically what is an unplugged wedding? Well, if you haven't heard of it, an unplugged wedding is basically going electronic free. No camera phones, nothing, no other point and shoot cameras or anything of the sort, because it can really distract and ruin a day that is important to the couple. And how do you mean that? Because you're probably thinking, well, I want photos of my cousin, my sister, etc. But the problem is when you run into a photographer like myself, I'm speaking for basically the entire majority of us, you can ruin the day. There's a very, very common trend right now going on, and it is that people are getting in the way during key moments, during a kiss, during the cake cutting, or jumping in the way while we're doing our job. It's affecting a lot of clients, it's affecting a lot of people, and it's affecting the quality of the professional photographer's work. And this really, really is disappointing for the couple because they're paying, they're not paying, $100, $10 for a photo. They're paying thousands to 10,000s and all that kind of stuff to get professional photos done to capture a special once-in-a-lifetime moment, for the most part, on their day. So as a client, you're investing in a photographer, you're investing in their quality, you're investing in their work and their eye to give you the best quality that they can give you, obviously given the circumstances. This happens a lot to where, you love your grandma or you love your Aunt Sue and she just wants to jump in the way right in front of your group shot when you only have minutes upon seconds to get these shots to keep moving along. And of course there's always going to be, a couple hiccups here and there, but it can be very, very minimalized with these unplugged weddings that, you leave and the problem is, this doesn't get followed through because you ask as an unplugged wedding that you leave your electronics, you leave your cameras, you leave everything else at the door. So that way the professional videographers, photographers can do their jobs. They're getting in the way, their flashes are flashing, making the pictures look weird no matter what, and basically out of the photographer's control. So the sad part is, it's a really educational experience that if you want to go that route as a client, as a, the bride and the groom, to educate everyone in your audience and everyone coming that you can't do that. We don't want this here at this venue. As I said, the problem is it probably won't be followed 100%. And that's where things kind of get iffy. So, is it really worth it in the long run? That's your choice as a client, obviously, whether or not to do that. But once again, it can really, really help improve the experience, improve the quality. If not everyone's just taking these, and for the most part, they're cool little things to have, but they're not really great pictures that a lot of the other ones are taking. That's why you're hiring a professional to capture that honorable day for you, so you can have those photos for a lifetime. They're protected and everything. But as a guest, really, hopefully viewing this video, I'm trying to speak to multiple audiences here, but as a guest, really be considerate of the wedding photographer. I'm not saying, we've all basically come into this kind of experience where we've had these issues. For me, it's not super, super touchy, but it can really get annoying if you're trying to do something on minimal time, like I mentioned earlier. So as a guest, just really, really be considerate. And if you're at an unplugged wedding, follow the rules. Leave your cell phones off, leave them behind, or however they choose to do that, all depending. I've only been at one unplugged wedding myself, and it was a great experience because I was able to move around and do what I need. So just be very, very cognizant, be very, very considerate about what is going on and how you're acting and how can actually ruin the day, ruin your family members, best friends, cousin, aunts, uncles, whatever's experience, and how it's ruining and wasting the money, the high quality money that they're paying for these photographers and these creative people to come in and provide this for them. I think I've really kind of covered all the various angles from this for the client, whether you want to or you do not want to have an unplugged wedding where there's no distractions. You're there to do the day. And you're going to really enjoy it. And this is majority of the times at the ceremony, 100%. The reception, you can kind of lean down a little bit, and that's how I did with my unplugged wedding that I was honored to shoot. And as a photographer, we really, really respect that, that you're giving us the opportunity to capture this for you. But the problem is, it's just happening a lot, knowing full well that you're there. We understand that you're happy, that you're very, very excited that this is going on. But the issue is, you're getting in the way, you're ruining shots, you're missing moments because you can have that one awesome kiss. But the problem is right now, and it is floating around the internet, just search unplugged weddings, that, a lot of the guests are ruining these experiences for the photographers and the clients. So it's important to be educated on basically common courtesy. You know, it's weird enough to say that you have to do that, but basically complying with unplugged weddings and if they are really essential. I kind of want to round off the video saying, do I think that there is a future with this unplugged wedding stuff? I think that there is, but it won't be fully followed anyway, because with the emergence of Instagram and Snapchat and everything to document the day, someone, just like a kid in class who's trying to, you know, pretend he's not texting, they're going to sneak some things, they're still going to get in the way. So the only way that'll work if there's complete compliance between everyone. I don't mean to sound like a law figure here, authority figure, or Google it. You're going to see lists. There's a big thing right now in somewhere in the UK where this is happening. It's happening really bad in the United States, that this is ruining a lot of people's experiences. So unplugged weddings, I think that they are a thing of the future. I don't think that they will be fully followed, though, ruining the complete idea. But it is a fantastic idea. Once again, it doesn't bother me much, because if you're getting in my way, I'm gonna respectfully tell you, hey, I need to take my photos first, and then you can get yours after I already set up the group. Because the problem is, you don't have that much time. You set up these groups, you set up these photos and poses, and people obviously want to steal them from you because you're the professional putting them in that environment. But the issue is, you need those first. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Thank you so much for watching this video about unplugging weddings. What are your guys' thoughts? Clients, guests of weddings that have been at these unplugged weddings, and photographers that have been a part of this or thinking about this. What are your thoughts about the subject down below? Do you think it's a thing of the future? So write that down in the comments below. And I wanted to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully it educated you a little bit about the problem that's going on right now. And it's not just the photographers that are experiencing this and it's getting, a big problem. It's the clients that are realizing that when they're seeing some of their photos of awesome moments, it's their own guests ruining the experience for them, knowing that it's not fully the photographer's fault. That's just how it goes. So keep that in mind. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hopefully this helped you out. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If this really kind of helped you, informed you, give this a quick thumbs up. That would really help. Share this video. Subscribe for more. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Unplugged weddings. Hey, you can save electricity. You do.